is my shoulder pad, but those are actually your nipples.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He doesn't even really have rolls. He just has one gigantic roll. Just one.
Get it on camera. Get it on camera.
Hey, Keith, they said your head look like a jackhammer.
Offensive line, it's probably the true backbone of the offense.
Our offensive linemen have to recognize the front. They have to know what's going to happen ahead of time. They have to communicate, and they just aren't going to let their quarterback get hit or their running back to get tackled.
We don't block the way the offensive line's supposed to block, then Bernard won't run the way he's supposed to run.
They make big holes, and I just follow my reads and run. It's not hard to really run when you got those big guys in front of you like that.
When you have a great back like Bernard, and you have a great back like Matt Brown, it's good that the guys up front can get a push.
As the offensive lineman, you go out there and you're going to kill yourself for 60 or 70 plays, and the only thing the coaches are probably going to talk about is the one great block you made and the 4 you missed. As a unit, there is no recognition. There are no statistics.
A lot of guys say that offensive linemen don't get credit. Well, I'm really not worried about that. What we're worried about is we're worried about getting our job done.
Any big play, any positive play that happens, I think the offensive line gets satisfaction out of that.
It's really critical that your offensive line are some of the smartest, toughest, and most unified groups on the field.
Offensive line is probably the closest knit group out of any group on the entire team.
We spend so much time with each other, day in and day out.
We're with each other, I'd say 8 to 10 hours a day at practice or studying film.
You need 5 guys to operate as one, and that's probably the toughest thing. And you don't get that unless they act as a family.
Those are the guys I hang out with. Those are some of my best friends.
You can tell by the way they go out to dinner, probably 2 or 3 times a week.
Right now, we're at the Student Center. We're about to go over there and grab some lunch.
The offensive linemen are absolutely ruthless. They probably didn't tell you that, but they're absolutely ruthless with each other in a fun way.
How is his dress? I don't understand. The t-shirt.
We wore that at 6 o'clock this morning.
I look good in the t-shirt.
I didn't go to my room.
That's why I wear a t-shirt, some jeans, and that's true. That's it.
No makeup. T-shirts.
This is a double XL. I happen to fill it out nice.
The wide receivers can fit all your t-shirts.
Everything from what t-shirt they wear going into the meeting to who's the strongest guy in the weight room.
You don't even bother getting dressed anymore. There's no point for you. It does nothing.
Darius Morris is probably the pain in the butt in a good way. He's always joking. He's always got a smile on his face.
We always crack on each other. That's why it makes it so fun.
He's a guy that's constantly breaking somebody's stone in the room.
Anybody outside the offensive line, they can't do it. It's only within us.
He doesn't come off the block. He doesn't come off the ball and block somebody. He's a position blocker. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
When you think of Colin Nash, you think he's tough. A guy that's going to compete no matter the situation and no matter who he has to block.
I like to come off the ball and whoop people. I like to destroy people. I like to put them on their back and make them feel bad. You feel me?
They're real guys. They're usually overweight guys that couldn't find a girl in most spots, but for some reason, girls love the big men.
Yes, sir.
Grace.
What's up, Karen?
Palumbo been in here trying to call every girl he knows just so everybody can
see me on camera.
John Palumbo, he swears to God he's the best looking 315-pound offensive lineman in the country.
You really think you're good looking? I need to pop these out. That's all I really
Pop Derek Shades out. Derek Shades.
He's taking the shot.
he called you for the shades?
I went into his, that's my little man. I went in his.
Answer the question for us.
I tell him all the time, doesn't matter how good looking you are, just matter if you can play the game.
He wastes up.
Never ever waste.
Landmines.
Yeah, right.
Landmines.
You know what? Hold on. Time out. I'm lying. How do you feel right now? How do you feel right now? He's got caught on camera.
As a center, he runs the show. When I talk to the line, everything I say to him, and everybody else basically has to hear it.
As a center, I'm the guy that all the calls go through. So I'm the first one on the ball. I'm the first one reading the defenses. I'm the first one making the line calls.
If he's not on the same page with me, we have no shot. You know, he's got to be able to make all the calls. He's got to be able to make all the corrections.
The most responsibility is at center by far because you're the guy that everything runs through.
Because really, at the end of the day, it's a tough game. It's a tough position, and you have to love it. You have to want to play every play with all that you have. Plays you don't, sometimes they can really hurt the team.
The position's really the man. Like, if you don't love football, you can't do what we do. We're up at 5:30 every day. We're in the weight room, we're busting our butts on the practice field, really getting after it. So if you don't love it, you don't have passion for the game, and you can't play it. Bottom line.